take it back. I think I did 20 on the right arm, bicep hammer curls. Take one, catch my breath. Funny. Do the rest of them. standing. Keep an eye on my channel. I'm gonna make some videos exposing the fake Bible teacher PF, which is a low IQ idiot that has all the scriptures for. Let's go see what's going to come to their books. And it might need to be exposed. He's an immature little man child. But he's like a teenager, intellectually, and in terms of maturity level. There's a tendency when he left me for the shoulder to go forward. See Kelly Star right on Global podcast episode. Okay. So that's in here, but for you, you can go watch the video if you want to be a supple leopard. Okay, so here's the point. This shoulder goes forward. If you put a heavy weight on this limb and move it, there's a tendency like the body intelligence like push the shoulder forward. So I pay attention to the form, not for gains. So it's like you see how this form you get more muscle growth if you're doing this exercise. No, I pay attention to form primarily for injury prevention. So the reason I pay attention to form is to prevent injuries, overuse injuries. So if I lift like this, I might be more likely to cause damage to part of the body. So having the shoulder back like this. That's why you see me do this. And I sometimes put the hand here to keep it from going forward. And with PF is all these people are insecure. So you can tell I'm more intelligent than he is. And then he's dishonest. It's like, I don't like my narcissistic or baby man child. Ego is weak and I never grew up. I was raised by parents that never grew up and I never grew up. So I'm like a child. Okay. I'm 6 years old and I'm like a 12-year-old boy intellectually. And in my emotional maturity level, I would like to have more precisely. It's like, oh, Mike makes me feel bad because he's more intelligent than me. Anybody can tell, look at my videos and Ed's videos. So people can tell the audience is not that dumb. They can tell that I'm smarter than that. Like, I don't like that. Reality's hit me with Mike. I feel like Mike's smarter than me. He's like, I hate it. Be like, Mike's smarter than me. I feel dumb. Okay, and Mike's making videos about how dumb people act like this. It's like, I fit the bill. It's like, Mike's dumb. Okay. Like, what a ridiculous piece of shit. Anybody can tell, look at my videos, your videos, I'm more intelligent than you are. And unlike you, I have an actual gift from God of being able to teach. Where Ed is a fucking fake fraud. Where it's like he can't teach the Bible, so he's cheating with fucking commentary books. Okay. This is, I think, 15 kilos. Or it's for sure at least 10. Okay, so it's either 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, or 15. And then bicep hammer curls. Now what I could do if I wanted a better grip, I get some medical tape on it. The type I have here. Now the good thing, the benefit of having a slipper hand is you get more grip strength training. You really have to have a good grip. Well, not to this. It's like a slippery texture, it's no texture. which means if I have a loose grip, this will happen. So, especially when it starts sweating from the hands, you really have to squeeze it, have a good grip. So on top of like the training the bicep and other parts of the body, I'm also getting some finger strength building maintenance. Maybe this weighs as much as one arm if I will cut it from the shoulder down. I don't know. None of our PS followers have this physique. Not Rick with a six pack, got low T and low IQs. That's our audience. He's got a retarded, foolish, mental, physically weak. Most of Ed's listeners have a low IQ and a low testosterone, LTICs. Low testosterone IQ have. The average Christian has been devoid of quality counsel, but they have been taught how to be strong, fit, and healthy, which will allow them to end up in the hospital being sick. After attaching these additional weights, the weight of this dumbbell would be close to the dumbbell I was just using. I've been working to create and maintain harmony. Other Christians have been getting money from doing harm. Okay, working to harm other Christians. They've been making money from making harm, from working to harm other Christians. I'm talking about Christians like Jack Smack and others working to target for the persecution point. He's a sellout. Jack Smack 77, he might be exposing to. Jack Smack 77 is a wicked satanic sellout. He works for the deep state. He's on these agents. So these are pretty much the same weights here. Now, like Jack Smack, I'm not a weak coward who's scared to show my ugly face in videos. He's a soft, sissy, pussy bitch boy. He's scared to death of showing himself in his videos. Like an average coward, I'm saying. Sniff out the Pharisees. They're all smart. They're all smart from the fact that olfactory sense. I'm detecting incense in here. Olfactory sense, I smell it. Okay. So I'm smelling the incense in here. The old fart smelling factory. Doing double bicep curls. I don't think Jack's making double 10 plus kilo bicep hammer curls right now. This most likely sitting at home masturbating porn. He probably is one of these filthy feet permanent widows. The average Christian man that watches porn every day. They haven't overcome anything, the average Christian. Okay, they're less than a conqueror. They might be positioned like say more than somebody is like they're not living it out. Only 1 in 20, I think it's 10,000 men have a six pack. Okay, so that's a rare quality. do it like this. We got these obsessed freak weirdos. People are watching me, like disgusting freak weirdos. They're in inferior shape. Not with breast six packs. Here watching my videos, like freak weirdos. I just watch the videos. I don't think I got it about this. What's wrong with you? I was live on TikTok. I was on TikTok the other day, and there's a guy. I think it's called Real Lava Man or something like this. There's a black man. And he's like Nigerian or something. I don't know. But makes videos and exercise. That might get haters that come talking shit. This comment section. Okay. As I opened up TikTok and he was streaming. He's like, oh, you mother. His rantings got people in the 80 on the other side. And he reacts more or less like I do. So he's actually doing training. I asked him, can you show some exercise? He was doing dumbbell stuff. And notice how I'm not insecure. Internet haters like, you ain't shit, bro. So for this, that's not the comment. It's like, good job training, thumbs up. And it's like, can you show some exercises? He was doing dumbbell exercises. And I thought, maybe I'll try that. And here we are, like 6 hours later, from the inception of an idea, a great one. It's like, okay. I did something similar to what I saw him in the TikTok video. It made me think maybe next time I'll try to do double biceps. And he was doing the squats, weighted squats. So weak people get envious, strong people get inspired. See, this guy was better. He was more muscular. That's how he trained. I don't feel like, oh, this guy has more muscle. I feel weak. You're weak or something like this. This is how my head is. And his head is too much. So it's a double bicep curls. So every PF can take his week. Little sissy boys. Filthy Frank, little scrawny. Bird brain baby. With his little beak. And we gotta go eat some worms for this. I have the post-laborious physical exertion endorphin rush. Okay, which means you start exercising, it releases feel-good hormones. So the average man, Christian man, goes watches porn, eats sugar to have feel-good short term, and it makes them weak long term. This is one of the ways that I'm not going to be miserable. I train. It's like I'm already feeling okay. It's like I end up feeling great. Oh yeah, not today. Not a training stream. So I pray to God will make the cancer come back. Okay, make Ed's cancer start flourishing again. I'm rooting for the cancer. Ed versus cancer. I'm rooting for the cancer. Okay. I'm rooting for the cancer. Ed's been fighting cancer. Okay. Now that might be the name of a wrestler. WWE. Now Ed's been fighting the cancer. Okay. And I'm rooting for the cancer. So I'm praying to God that cancer will come back and destroy Ed more quickly this time, make him suffer more intensely. Really. Okay. When the cancer, Ed thought the cancer went into remission. But it was really, now here's the thing, possibly the last, like the insult, the last like 12 minutes where I've been really getting more provocative is under the impression I hadn't gotten any likes yet. So I went to YouTube, I saw I had gotten a like. So possibly I wouldn't have got into the little rant if I had known that at least one person had clicked like on it since I started watching this. Okay. So I don't know if there was before or after I said like more like little freaks who watch this video to not click the like button. One person did click the like button, so yeah. So yeah. Okay. So if you do this, you're more likely to have a woman do this too. You do things like this. Okay. Eventually you go from there to a woman kissing you. Either here or here. Okay. So doing things like this. Kiss curls. This is kiss curls. Okay. If you're looking for a woman, you want to have a woman to kiss and hug, things like this. Doing things like this, it's like half the thing, and then you can graduate to having it be a woman. Okay. So now it's like, okay, it's like now it's like the temple guards will come through the door. Okay, is this how you betrayed a son of man with a kiss? I don't think it was on the bicep though. Most likely it wasn't on the lips. Most likely it's gonna be roughly this target zone right here with the kiss. Understand? So like this, like you see in like I don't know the Sopranos, of course they kiss. Even grown men kiss each other in some cultures. Now it's not gonna be on the lip. So in the cultures that they kiss each other, it's gonna be on the forehead or like to the side or something like this. Okay. So when Judas betrayed Jesus in the Garden of Gethsemane, I don't think there was on the lips he kissed them. I think Jesus would have let that fly, understand? Okay, not even Jesus would have turned the other lip. That's what it is. So he would have, okay, yeah, he most likely was somewhere here, okay. So, yeah, whatever. Got this more type of bicep cancer. Okay. So, we're making you make it more explosive, building explosive power if you don't cut it up and you don't go like staccato. Your Nickers know my staccato flow, RKW, RKW. So here's a flow. You go down like this, 1, 2, and knows how to stop, and then go like this, and then stop, and then go like this. So if you do it like this, you build more explosive power. Like boxers tell that punch power comes from the legs and stuff like this. I think that's kind of boring. It's like my punches are strong enough without adding the legs to it. Some people punch with their feet, apparently. You're doing it wrong, okay? I punch with my arms, okay? So 1, up. And notice how it's a chain. It's like the same movement. It's part of the movement, and it's not stopping. Here's another thing. Here, look at this. Down, up. So part of the launching this is the legs, and that's a more classical way of doing weightlifting. We do this kind of like here, and then like this, see? And this adds more like explosive power building to the exercise. But if I go down here, up, and then okay, like a 1, 2, like 1, 2, it's different. If I go one, it becomes a different thing. Yeah. So there's what we call a runner's high, and that's part of my diagnostics. Where if I want to diagnose you and determine Tom Levy is an outpatient, he's been assigned to my care. I don't know if he's aware or not, but it's okay. So part of the outpatient care is I'm working to diagnose to see if he's got clinical depression, which is more or less the same as treatment resistant. So Tom Levy still features as like a name-only cameo in my cell license. He didn't get saved yet, so that's part of the punishment. Okay, okay. Until if when he gets saved, he comes out and makes a video where it's like he lets people know that he got saved. So I leave him alone. But until then, I keep working into my license, more or less contrived, in a more or less contrived manner. Okay. So here's the point. Where's I going with this? Yeah, that just forget about what I said. But here's the thing: some health fitness truth. Some people have treatment-resistant depression, and part of that, like how you can diagnose that, like if I was super depressed, I'll be unable to get the runner's high. So there's something called the runner's high, and you don't have to run to get it. But there's something called the runner's high. The runners report that like if they go running, they have like a surge of feel-good hormones, and they feel like on top of the world after they finish running for like 30 minutes or something. This can be enough intensely. Now, maybe I have to go jogging for 20 minutes to have the runner's high effect. Now, lifting weight for 3 minutes can have the same effect. So 3 minutes, so it's the exertion level, not the duration that matters. So there's a certain level of exertion that causes this endorphin flow. Okay, it's like a release of feel good hormones, chemicals, whatever, feel good feelings going into it. Okay, so if you go running and run intensely, fast enough, long enough, to be like if you can have like a giddy, like good, excited, like a positive feeling afterwards. It's called a runner's high. Now, I might have to jog for 20 minutes to get there. It's like I have like a endorphin rush, okay, like a flow of endorphins, feel good chemicals. You can call it chemical, sounds weird, but what has it? Maybe 3 minutes of weightlifting can have the same effect. So it's not like if you want to teach like how to get the runner's high, it's not like jog for 20 minutes. It's got to be some people that want to run as high for a jog for 20 minutes. So somebody's like fat, obese, they might get just from walking for 5 minutes briskly can have the same exertion level, like how hard it is for them to do, as me jogging for or me walking maybe for 15 minutes. Something like this. So it's not about the duration; it's about the intensity. It's more the duration than the intensity. Possibly you could get it. Somebody would like lift heavy enough just one time, like this, could be enough. Okay. Well, I don't care about that. Here's the thing. So some people that have a certain type of depression, they can't get there. So there's a diagnostics tool. There's someone said, Mark, I think I'm depressed. Okay, do a exercise for 30 minutes intensely. Come back and tell me. And they're like, did you after you finish? Like, did you feel like you felt like a good feeling after at a certain point during or right after? And you go, no. It might be try training more intensely. Okay, either longer or the same thing at like a high intensity. It's like there's still up. And this get to the point where it's like there's no amount of exercise that gets them to have this like release of feel good hormones. There's endorphins. So don't get the runners high. So if you're unable to get the runners high, there can be the case you have a certain type of depression. No. Which could trace back to you don't have the feel good chemicals in the feel good chemical tank. So it's like you're triggering the release, but there's nothing to be released. It's the simple way to understand it. It's like if somebody uh, hugs somebody, it should release some serotonin and oxytocin, and it should feel a certain way. And they don't feel like that because it's like they're doing the thing that is triggering the release, but there's nothing to be released. Okay. So, but I digress. I do wax. Clinical and psychological. Look at the post anterior flex abductor or something like that. Okay. Okay. There's the post exterior abductor contraption torque. So okay, this is how bored it is. Sorry if you talk about things. Mike is this not Mike Israel. He uses big words. So his Mike Israel. It's like my job is to counter Mike for the deep state because Mike is like we started out with the Russian Mike first as a fucking doctor, understand? He's also known as the doctor, the fucking doctor in some circles. Okay. So anyway, it's the point. Okay. And then Mike is just like, oh, it's not good enough. We need to launch a new copycat system. So it's like Mike is an intelligent man who's articulate and knowledgeable in health fitness. And he's a real doctor, meaning he really does doctor work and heals health problems. Okay. Which is what a doctor is. A carpenter is somebody builds a chair. So I got a degree off of the school of carpentry and they did not ever building a chair. Okay. The people like, I need a chair built. Yeah, I'm the expert. And I go here. It's like, where's the chair? It's like, there's no chair. But here's something that makes you feel good without a chair. Something like this. Okay. Okay. So here's the point. It's like a doctor is a doctor. So a doctor is somebody that you got a health problem. Okay. And it's like, oh, you got a health problem. Okay. We'll see about that. Okay. Come back tomorrow. It's the guy had problem. Okay, so here's the point. It's like a Bush press conference at this point. So here's the point. Okay, okay. So here's the thing. Okay, so Mike Israel is like basically he's launched by the system to counter me. He's one of the system. So um, here's the thing. Is like to feign intelligence. He's a pseudo intellectual. To feign intelligence. And there's different ways you can use pseudo, which would be like a low level or something. Now, typically use it as fake, okay, like faux. Now, you might as well call it a faux intellectual. Why go pseudo? Okay. So it's like, it's either is or is not. So here's the point. Okay. So it's basically like, oh, here's how I teach getting in shape. Raise your testosterone. Less sugar, more vitamins. This is, and I can get into deep stuff and use big words. So I do that sometimes. Now, here's like it's like, oh, here's how to get in shape. To feign intelligence. So first of all, it's like we need somebody kind of Mike. Mike is an intellectual that's articulate and has a grand vocabulary. We need, and he's masculine, superseding the baseline in visual masculinity. Okay. Okay, we need to have a guy who's got a manly look and is also using big words while teaching health fitness. Mike Israel and be like, so here's how to get in shape. It's like the resting heart rate is between 4 and 6 minutes. You have like 27, and there's to get the post anterior subflexor involved in this exercise. And it's just like, oh, he's using big words. I'm mesmerized. This guy is smart. Shut up and take my money or something like this. Okay, that's insane. Okay, so look at me. I look like Conan the Barbarian. It's like subcutaneous abduction muscle. So oh, okay, it's like buy my book or something like this. Not buy the book. It's like I got to figure out. I got to know. Okay. I would like to wrestle him for like if the competition was wrestling. He looks like a guy who's not easy to choke out. He might have so much muscles in his neck, mostly due to like introducing testosterone into his bloodstream and then most of it is binding to the neck area. Okay, while also doing exercises. It's like he looks like it's like possibly he's like one of these freaks. There's like a myth or something's like this a guy who can't be choked out or something like this. Like mostly due to his body shape. It's like if he flex his neck mass, I feel like possibly it'd be impossible to squeeze the cords like that. Have to shut off the blood flow by squeeze his neck because he's got like muscles that envelop the corridor. So he can like flex his muscles. And I said, if it hits the corridor hard, I need to squeeze it and keep it close for somebody to suffer loss of consciousness. Like he's got a muscle here that extends out here, another muscle here. So like if you squeeze here, it's not like squeezing the tube on itself. Okay, but this is speculative. Okay, I will have to actually do experiments on it to know for sure. I feel like if they try to execute him by hanging, it might be bars on itself because like the neck, it's got so much muscles. Like if they like they drop, it'd be like the muscle just bounce back up. It starts to neck races like this. So yeah. Now I'm going back here, and I will do this. And I shake it a little bit. Shake weights. They sell something called shake weights. So you can get regular weights and shake them. Okay. See? Shake the system. It's like you don't spend your money on shake weights, so you can get a regular weight and just shake it. Okay. See? So that's all, folks. I was live on a Japanese stream, as you guess, before I took my shirt off and started flexing, as I said this, which makes the content better. It's like two average dudes sitting there looking tired. It's not very stimulating. Then I show up being handsome, I take my shirt off, start flexing like this. Now it makes the video from a visual perspective a lot higher quality. That people can book some as a talent. Like we got a female pole dancer booked for tonight's remote show, and she'd be here having big boobs dancing or something like this. That makes it high quality. Or a male guy, he's like, normally we have average looking guys here, being non-charismatic and non-entertaining. But this guy shows up, and he's in great shape. He's like flexing, and I don't know if they're paranoid because one time I was up there doing it, and it's been requested a few times. It was like no nipples. So maybe the parent would think that YouTube doesn't allow male upper body nudity, or they might think that you're not allowed to show a naked chest in a man or something like this. I don't care. I got in there and sowed the seed of the gospel in the chat. No matter what, I understand. It's like it's been released. Okay, so it's like it's too late. The gospel has been shared in the chat over there. So we gotta do some more. What time is it? Yeah, it's 18:37. So I'm gonna end the phone, the laptop stream. Got this on still capture kicks.